Alright, Stagosita, pretty snazzy walkthroughs. I've still got some ginger ale left, so I figured, might as well just do some more commentary here. It's the last part of this walkthrough, and I actually promised this walkthrough since the first walkthrough I did. While I was doing Resident Evil 4, I said, I think the next thing I'll do is Assignment 8, or maybe I'll do some 5-star mercenary stuff, which I'm terrible at mercenaries in this game. Well, I'm not terrible at it. I think I'm much better at it in Resident Evil 5, it's a little bit easier in there. Yeah. Well, plus also Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries has so many more characters, and I usually like playing the reunion mode because I actually like playing as Rebecca. She's really good in that because she has a crap ton of ammo, 2 really good guns, and 2 first aid sprays. So start this room off, just kill all the guys coming up at you. Because you're going to kill some more guys once you get to the bottom of this room. So put your pistol to good use because eventually, by the end of this, we're going to stop caring about our pistol. And also take note that there are some herbs in here. I believe in the story mode there was some magnum ammo. Yeah, I think it's, I'm going to just take all the items in here before I even try to progress. Yeah, so you guys should get psyched to see the end of this. Because the boss is pretty interesting, actually. I actually like fighting this boss. It's difficult enough that it provides a challenge, but not so easy that it ticks me off. Or not so difficult that it ticks me off. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Careful, there is a JJ up there. And if you remember from any past experience, JJ is not your friend. I don't know why it was. Yeah, kill this guy and wait. There's always one guy who decides to come up first, and this is one of those situations where I'd endorse using a grenade to kill all these multiple enemies. So just do that, and if they start coming up to you, you can use the TMP to hold them back a little bit. Yeah, I just did that because he was about to shoot at me, so I just temporarily stun him. And then by now, JJ should be somewhere on the stairs. And don't let him get too close to you, because the more range the less range he has, the more dangerous he is, because that gives you less hiding places. You can see since I actually got rid of the scope, there's so much more room. What am I saying? There's a ton less breathing, I guess, involved with scoping. Yeah. Sniping in this game is actually pretty easy. In Resident Evil 5, every sniper rifle had one of those super scopes that require a whole bunch of breathing and aiming and holding down the sights and blah 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 blah. It wasn't necessarily difficult, but the fact that they made that not optional. I think, was there something exploding here? I thought something. I could have sworn one of those guys was holding a boomstick. Yeah, I don't think the word dynamite isn't even in my vocabulary anymore. I just call it boomstick. It's kind of weird. Then again, I'm a weird person, for those of you who've ever met me or have seen my videos. See, these guys, these are the boomsticks. That's what the boomsticks were. So, you kill one of them, you just kind of wait for the next one to come and blow up the first one. Yeah, watch the guts go everywhere. See, if you're a sadistic jerk like me, a lot of the deaths in this game are really cool. Like the one where the Gorador stabs Leon through the neck and then just keeps stabbing him in the gut until he dies or something like that. I liked that one. I like most of the death scenes in this game because I'm just such a sadistic freak. Actually, most people who play violent games are sadistic in some way, shape, or form. Oh well. Alright, so this is that relatively difficult part I might have mentioned in the last video. So that's relatively difficult. It's just that there's a couple of the axe guys coming up, and you don't have too much room to maneuver around here. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're probably screwed. But I feel like I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna waste pretty much all of my pistol ammo, or as much as I can on this part, because I'm not really gonna need it too much later. Yeah. So I should take a small poll here. So. I mean, I really appreciate you guys actually answering these questions. Most of the time you don't, but I really don't care. Do you think my commentary turns out better when I'm really calm and quieter, or when I'm just going and acting all weird? I think I'm probably better when I'm more calm, but at the same time, less chances of me being entertaining. But then again, I'm not necessarily trying to be entertaining. I'm more trying to be informative. So I could have come up with some super entertaining commentary topics for this walkthrough, considering that Resident Evil is pretty straightforward. But for some reason I decided against it, probably because I just want to get this walkthrough done, and I don't have much time to come up with intelligent things to say. And I said I'm sick, and my ability to think coherently and come up with these intelligent topics is incredibly diminished at this point. So that's probably why. Yeah, so when you take the Plaga sample, it triggers security, I guess you can call it. So just kind of run back here, and this is going to be your safe haven for essentially the rest of the level, the rest of this part. Yeah, so make use of that to kill the first shield guys. Because more enemies are going to come. When you play this computer and you operate it, then more guys are going to come out. And I suggest as soon as you see an enemy, you throw a grenade down there. I'll explain why in about 12 seconds. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm kidding. Not 12 seconds, but it'd be pretty fun if it was 12 seconds. Yeah, so you see an enemy, what you're going to do, you throw that down there to stun him and the axe guy. Because what usually happens is as soon as the axe guy comes out, he's going to charge at you and ruin your Sunday. Actually, I don't care what day of the week you're playing. You can play this for Resident Evil 4 on any day. In fact, I did this on Tuesday, I think? Yeah, I did this on Tuesday. And then I pretty much spent the rest of... Yeah. So on Tuesday I was sick. I recorded this. I did the first 2 parts of the commentary. And then Wednesday I spent the whole day crying over Resident Evil 0. Which I finally beat that game, so... Yeah, if you were paying attention when I said that. I was crying over Resident Evil 0. No, I was crying over Code Veronica on Wednesday. Tuesday, I spent the whole morning crying over 0. And then I decided to do this. Yeah, that's the story. That's my story. I'll go with that. Doesn't matter. Just make sure you have enough TMP ammo here. Which, by this point, you should have way more than enough. But regardless, this boss isn't too difficult. Difficult enough, but not too difficult. If you don't know what you're doing, he's going to murder you. But if you do, it should be fine. I'm almost out of ginger ale. This is depressing. Canada Dry, why have you betrayed me? Alright, so the boss is Krauser. And the strategy you should go with here is always shoot at his feet. And when... And make sure you dodge all those things. So it's kind of obvious though. And when he's flipping, you can't even hit him. I don't know why I keep trying. So every opportunity, and then when you stun him, make sure you have enough ammo to, like, you know. I probably shouldn't have reloaded there. That's probably why I got hit. But yeah, I said you should have a whole ton of ammo because the TMP is the only gun that's going to be even remotely useful against him. And probably the best opportunity to attack him is when he does that attack. So it should hit him enough to stun him, and then I think, oh yeah, ouch. I probably could have dodged that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Well, did I get to reload there? No, I didn't. Why was I don't know why I was just staring at the screen here. I was doing something. Yeah, actually I was probably sipping ginger ale when I did that. Ouch. And yeah, careful. You know, his thing, it's kind of, what's the word? It rhymes with deadly. Dodge. Bam. This is just this is a fun fight. I liked it much more than I liked the fight Leon had with Krauser. And you know you won when he drops his flash grenade, because obviously you can't kill him because Leon kills him. But actually the Leon's fight with Krauser, it was a fun boss fight, but it was really hard. If you remember what I said in my walkthrough of this game, that it took me about 20-some tries to beat that. I don't know why, because in my practice run, it took me only about, like, 7 or 8. Yeah, so here I methodically decide, hey, let's kill all the windows. No window shall remain undestroyed. So now that they're all dead, call your contact and you're done. Congratulations, you've been assignment Ada. Have a nice day. That said, my next walkthrough is probably, I can't decide between Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 Remake, and Battlefield 3 on hard. Alright guys, have a nice day.